Hi there, folks. So we're going to continue and actually, this is the last video for our permutations and combinations batch of videos. We're still in our playlist in grade 11 statistics and probability classes. So we have talked about permutations and combinations for the past couple of videos, and we're going to summarize it all here now. So again, we have permutation versus combination. So again, a permutation is an arrangement of objects that is with order, and combination doesn't care about the order. Okay, so these are examples of how we permute compared to how we combine. So permutation is like picking a team captain, a pitcher, and a shortstop from a group. So that is, you can see that there are ranks. There should be only one team captain, there should be a pitcher and a shortstop. But for the combination, just picking three team members from a group. So we don't care about the um the ranking or the position of the players, but we care about taking just picking three out of them, out of the everything here, out of everyone. Here we're particularly picking up the team captain, pitcher, and so on. For number two, picking your favorite two colors in order. So from a color brochure. So you're choosing your first and the second color. Okay, you're specifically choosing the first favorite and the second favorite. Here, just picking up two colors. There's no favorites. Number three, picking the first, second, and third place winners. We have the first, second, and third place winners. For combinations, just picking up three winners. There's no first, second, and third. So meaning there's no order, there's no rank. Um, in other books, I just want to make you aware that in other books they use these notations. So for permutation, so we have P of NR, NPR, NPR, and then we have this, it's all equal to this formula. And for the combination, we pretty much use this and choose R, the standard notation, but just be aware that other books use these. The calculator in particular uses this NPR and NCR style. Okay, so let's move on. Um, we have keywords. There are some certain problems wherein you will get confused of what to use, what formula to use. Will I use permutation here or combination? So I'm going to give you two keywords or keywords on how to determine if it is permutation or combination. So it is permutation if there is a word that says arrange. Okay, and for the combination, there is the word which says, selecting, choosing, picking, and so on. Okay, so in combinations, we're just selecting, we're just choosing, we're just picking. We don't need to have this order in mind. But for the permutation, we use the word arranged in order to highlight that there is an order of objects. And furthermore, for our multiplication principle and addition principle, which is a little bit farther away from our batch of videos here, we want to emphasize that we use the shortcut or the keyword and for the multiplication principle, and we use or for the addition principle. Okay, so make sure that you have this copy. This is very handy when it comes to exams, examinations, tests, and quizzes, and so on. So especially in combination and permutation. So just make sure if there are words like select and choose or pick in a sentence, that would be usually combination. And we also present the special cases in such a way that you don't need to put or get the calculator, or you don't need to solve anything. Permutations, if you have np0, if you're going to choose 0 out of, or you're going to arrange 0 out of n, that's going to be 1. There's one arrangement. If you're going to arrange 1 out of the n, so there are n arrangements. If you're going to arrange all of them, so that's n factorial. Combinations, nc0, you're going to choose 0 out of the total number, that's 1. If you're going to choose 1 out of the total number, that's going to be n. If you're going to choose all of them, so there's only one way to get that. Okay, so just remember that when you say n, it means that the total, and r it means that that's what you want to arrange or to select. Okay, arrangement is for combination, or is for permutation, sorry, and choosing, okay, selecting is for combination. So n is total, r is what we want. All right, now going back to the um, first slide that I have posted at the first part of combinations and permutations. If you can remember this picture here, so we call this a combination lock. Okay, so pretty much we know this as a combination lock, wherein we will unlock this what do you call that, this lock Okay, making use of some combination of numbers. So the thing is, we have learned in these lessons that permutations does have the order and combinations doesn't have that order. Okay, doesn't care about the order. We're just selecting or picking up things or numbers. So the term combination here is mathematically confusing because we say combinations that, it doesn't have this specific order wherein, when you open this kind of lock, it has an order. So, if the password here is 51015 and then you're going to input 1015 5, it will not be unlocked because the order is wrong. So it should be 51015. Okay, not 1015 5. And combination, as far as combination is concerned, it's okay for us. That's a single outcome for a combination. So when we use the term combination lock, that's gonna be mathematically confusing. So to open such a lock, order is important. Okay, again, 5, 10, 15. When you unlock this, you need to make click on 5 first, and then 10, and then 15. So that's an order. The order of the digits is very important. Okay, unlike the combination in math. Okay, combinations doesn't care about the order. Now we will, baptize this thing, and we will call this now the permutation lock. Okay, so just something that can help you remember, or to differentiate permutations and combinations. Permutations have order. Looking at this lock, so this is now a permutation lock, um, compared to its usual thing that we call it, so which is a combination lock. Anyways, this is just one of those things that may help you remember the definition of permutations compared to the definition of what a combination is. And actually, that's the last part of this video. Actually, the last part of this lesson 1.2 and 1.3 for chapter 0 of grade 11 statistics and probability. There will be one more part of chapter 0 in the end. It will be about probability proper. It will aid us in solving probabilities in random variable, which is chapter 1 of the said subject, statistics and probability. So we're going to tackle that first. We're going to talk about a simple and maybe basic foundations of probability, and then we're going to go on with chapter 1 then, which is random variables. Okay, so hope to see you there in the next batch of videos. So thank you very much for watching. This is the end of lesson 1.2 and 1.3, and hopefully you're with me all along the way. So don't forget to like and subscribe. See ya.